Hello, I'm Barry Schmaltz. Welcome to the albums at barryschmaltz.com, which is where you are, virtually. I don't know where you are, actually, but that if you are on the web, the worldwide virtual web, the interweb, the intermediary that we have between ourselves and our experiences these days, the only way to reach all of you people is through a website, as they say, and where is one but now here, barryschmaltz.com. That's me. I'm Barry Schmaltz, hello. I have all the accoutrements here, this, which I have worn, and the pinky ring, a very subtle addition, and the hat's on to giving it all away, but hats off to you, the viewer, for sticking around and listening to what I have to say. And if it rhymes, it's on time. Eh? All right, good. That's what we like to say, things. This is the pipe, the Mother Courage pipe, which implies all of Brecht and the whole thing there. Like, you know, things represent concepts and stuff. So everything looks like just stuff, but it's all much, much more. So Barry Schmaltz. Why am I taking a long time to get to this? Because this album here, aptly named The Grand Insignificance, is actually probably the most significant album in our current arc. The narrative arc of all these albums, if you put them together. I mean, there are many ways of seeing it. Anyway, this guy, Robin Raiders, he's got that weird thing going on. He does those voices. What did we do here? We have to unlock it. You know, technology is very iffy. Sometimes it likes you and sometimes it does not. So, I don't know how to make this any louder. Can you make it louder? Like this. That's it. That's as loud as it gets. Anyway, The Grand Insignificance, which you might think is significant. Grand is the insignificant. Yeah, I'm trying to get this aligned perfectly with the camera. All right. So it starts off like that, which is pretty unlikely, right? And then he goes on to a very nice song by a group called Mist. Mist, sort of like a British band. They sort of talk this way. Hey, that's me, Barry Schmaltz, doing a British accent. I'm not very good at voices. But they're very good at them. And they're Mist, M-I-S-T, like a spray. But more like, you know, in culture, in music history, it's more like Mist, M-I-S-S-E-D, the band that, Mist. But they are popular in some worlds and very well known. This song, another song which is not on this album, It's All Right, they're very well known, just not here. Anyway, it's a great song, it's like the Beatles. All right, then you got me introducing, and that's why it's so important, because I got work on this. All right, Bob Chillin, and he sings a folk song, and then there's an instrumental, inexplicable instrumental, raising the question, who's playing these instruments and why? Why do we interrupt the flow with this? You know, they're the questions. It's like not just what you're listening to, but why are you listening to it? It's a very lovely song called Focus 11D1, which is an homage to the Dutch group Focus, and there are many songs titled Focus 1, 2, 3, 4, etc., all the way up to however. And 11D1, of course, is a J.R.R. Tolkien reference with, you know, that whole Bilbo thing. All right? You get that, right? Over here, everybody gets things. That's one of them. All right, so then there's a Robin Raiders song. It's a little sappy. Then they got another one about the 70s. It's not very good. Oh, this is important. The cocktail hour. You get to meet Charlotte Lamprey. Now, Charlotte Lamprey bugs everybody. She goes all over the place. If my hat weren't already on, I'd be on more for Charlotte Lamprey, because there she is. And there's Robin Raiders talking to her. She victimized, and you'll see, it's terrible. And it was very funny to us because it's not happening to us. Very literal agent woman booking things and ruining your lives. All right, moving on. All right, this is a good one. Funky, a little eccentric, dry shampoo. Listen. Now, if that's not Charlotte Lamprey singing on that track, I don't know what. It's not expressly indicated in the liner notes. It doesn't say. But me, to my ear, it sounds a lot like Charlotte Lamprey, thank you. Or at least someone who studied in the school of her singing. She has a school. Did you know that? Do you know that? All right, moving on. If I Sang You a Love Song is a freely improvised riff over the Yamaha motif automated patch thing that makes some things happen. We don't really care for that sort of thing, but sometimes we play them. It's very pretty and fluffy, and you can listen to it later. All right, Cocktail Hour Part 2. Charlotte Lamprey comes back, makes some unreasonable demands. It's very funny again. All right, keep going on. There's more songs here. There's a lot more.
It's great, a little sketch comedy we got going.
Look, it's me. Again, I introduce things. So, you know, I'm working. You gotta know, I'm still out there all the time. And this album's from what? This is from the end of 2013. The end of it.
Okay, so here's another song.
I always thought that this was a little earlier. Anyway, time is slippery over here. You got the worst concerto over here, little culture, little classical music, as they say. And here it is. They love it before they hear it. Sounds very promising, and then it degenerates soon thereafter. Anyway, I won't break the surprise for you. Oh, let's get psychological. It's sort of a space filler, and the island song. Some interesting questions get raised there. Ah, here's one. Here's a good one. This one right here. I introduced this one.
Yes, all right. Very good. We're still here.
We're still here. I'm Barry Schmaltz, the alternate universe Barry Schmaltz here. Anyway, Buddy Croon. He gratifies him. Anyway, you'll find out about that.
Ladies, gentlemen, and etc.
Buddy Croon. Oh yeah, they love him. But you gotta listen to it if you want to hear it. All right. Then you got When Will You Understand Me, which is sort of like a 50s doo-wop thing. See, Bam Diddy O. And it gets on gibberish-wise. All right, and so we're almost done. You got the Dweep Bow song, not very popular among the guys who sing it, so I don't even know why they're singing it. And then finally it ends with the Cocktail Hour, Part 3. All right, so it's very beautiful. It's very lovely. And the best part about it is you get to listen to it. You get to hang out with me, Barry Schmaltz, all new, here in the present moment, while I talk about these albums which either I was on or I heard from the other room or was influenced by, but only in a way that I influenced them first, if you know what I mean. All right, so, is this not fun? Are we not having fun? All right, remember, if you get lost, you're making a mistake. You're not lost. You're at barryschmaltz.com.